Okay, so today we are going to create a Google form. So you start with um, being on Google, and then we go to our waffle. We go to our drive. So last week we learned how to make our Google site, and today we are going to learn how to make a Google form. So Google Forms are free and customizable. And I click on the plus sign for new, and I'm going to wait until it loads. I'm going to go down to Google Forms. And this is awesome how long it is taking. My computer is thinking. There we go. Okay, so Google Forms has a purple icon and it has a little bullet point. So we're going to make a new Google form. And there's a lot of cool things that we can do with Google Forms. You can use it to gather information from other people. And it's important that you understand you are the quiz maker, not the quiz taker. So you are creating questions for other people to answer. And you are learning how to create a Google form just so you know how to do that skill. You do not have to answer my questions or your own questions, but you are creating a form for other people to fill out. So I am going to name this Baby Steps. And I think this is from Baby Steps. All right, so I can make this pretty by saying customize theme. I can say choose image. And I'll do this one with the paint. And I'll say insert. And it will update the theme. So there are lots of pictures that you can choose from, and it kind of changes the whole style based on what picture you choose. Okay, so when we make a question, we have a bunch of different options. So we can say short answer, and that would mean your responses would be a short answer. Paragraph if you want them to write a lot. Multiple choice if you want to give them options. Check boxes if you want to have them check multiple boxes, or a drop down. You can even do a file upload. I've had with web leaders, because I'm a web coordinator, I've had students upload designs for t-shirts, for our web shirts. And that's a really awesome thing if you want to gather information like pictures from people or Google drawings, that sort of thing. You can do a scale, like on a scale of 1 to 10, a multiple choice grid, a checkbox, etc. So I'm going to do the first one. Okay, so it says pinpoint the area, I'm going to say an area of your life where you struggle with comparisons. And I'm going to make it multiple choice. And I'm going to say clothes, physical features, friends. Okay. So now I'm going to go on and add a new question. So to add a question, I'm going to push this little plus sign. And okay, so where I am struggling most with comparisons is, and then I'm going to make this short answer. Add another question. I'm going to do question 7. So I'm looking, this is directly from the book. This is one of the baby steps for one of the habits. and I'm just turning it into a Google form. So I'm going to say, think about your general attitude toward life. And then is it, and I'll do multiple choice, win, lose, or lose, win. And these are all from, I think it's habit 4. Okay, so another thing I can do is I can add pictures. So I can say Google image search. I can just say win and insert it. And then a picture will pop up. I can also make a question where all of my answers are pictures. Okay, so say if you play sports, show sportsmanship. Do you play any of these sports? Okay, now I'm going to show you how to use a picture. So I'm going to say basketball. Let's say lacrosse. Add image, type in lacrosse. Volleyball. Let's do football. And let's try hockey. Okay. All right. So now this is in editing mode. So I'm going to click preview, and this is what it looks like when other people look at the Google form. So notice with this one, you can click on any of the pictures to vote for whatever, and then you would say submit. So for your assignment, you can choose any of the baby steps. They are at the end of each of the habits in the 7 habits to be success of highly effective teens. And then you just create questions. So notice I did not do all of the 9 baby steps for this habit. You can do 2, you can do 3, you can do 4. And I did ones that could be turned into a question. You could do multiple choice, or you could just do short answer. You are not answering these questions. You're just creating a Google form to show that you know how to create a Google form. Okay, so this tutorial is